So look, if you want to grow your wealth, your income, and increase the amount of time off, then these are the shortcuts that can help. Welcome to the Wealth Creation Podcast. Hey everybody, it's Daniel Latto speaking. So I am like everybody else. We're all human here, most of us, apart from Elon Musk, of course. But when it comes to video making, I'm the same as everybody else. So literally I've just spent 3 minutes recording a video before this one, and then I get to a point and I'm like, what am I on about? What is this? I press delete and it's gone. And I'm just waffling, I'm going on, I'm talking bollocks. And I know I'm going to talk bollocks, don't get me wrong, but this was utter bollocks instead of just normal bollocks, right? So, and it's like, look, recording videos all the time, it's really hard. Coming up with new content, coming up with stuff to keep going, but then you get to this point as well where you realise that if you don't keep going through with these videos, the people that are watching your videos are going to have to watch somebody else's videos, and whilst that might be a good thing depending on who those videos are or those podcasts, they might be being lied to. At least one thing that we can absolutely say, hand on heart, is that everything that we video and post is the absolute God honest truth. And I pretty much think you believe that, because we talk about all sorts of stuff on these videos anyway, and the podcast, and thank you very much for watching and listening. And so we don't do fake stuff, because it's like, there's more interesting stuff anyway than talking about fake stuff or making stuff up. So one of the difficulties we have, however, is making lots and lots and lots of videos, and we pretty much put out a video or a podcast every single day. It gets tiresome, you kind of need a rest. I mean, I've literally not gone live for a whole week, which then has a whole, almost 2 weeks in fact, it has a whole knock-on effect because we're doing a video a day. So for me to catch up, I now need to record like 21 videos, you know, so that's what, 3 or 4 videos a day, 4 videos a day, say. That's what, that's another 20 videos, that's just to catch up. So really, you know, we need to be recording another 4 or 5 videos every single day for at least a week just to catch up to where we were. But it's really, really hard. And but look, this is the point on the videos. When you're making the videos, people watch them. And when we download them as a podcast, people listen to them. And so I kind of feel like we have to keep making the videos because we're ahead of the game generally, okay? And what I mean by that is that because we've been investing for 20 years and we've been on this journey of financial freedom and personal development and buying cash flowing assets, we're ahead of everybody else on the game. And in my video journey, you know, we don't get a huge amount of views. We do well on podcast downloads, but video wise we don't get a massive amount of views, and that's okay. But we're, again, on that video journey, we are at the start of our video journey. We're Gary Vee 10 years ago. We are Grant Cardone 10 years ago. We got to put out so much content. And it's disheartening sometimes because you put content out and you get very few views. And you're like, people don't want to watch this stuff. And then you get someone who buys from you. And the reason they bought from you is because they watched one of your videos and that introduced them to who you are, and you're like, I need to keep doing videos, right? But it's really disheartening, and so I feel like you do sometimes. I'm exactly the same. Like, there's no difference. You know, if you think of Gary Vee wakes up one morning and thinks, why am I doing all this? What is the point? And he's a multimillionaire, and he still makes these decisions. Why am I doing it? What's the point? It's so hard. Grant Cardone does it. I don't know anybody who doesn't feel like this. I've spoken to a lot of people who've done very, very well, both financially, both as influencers, and they all feel exactly the same. This kind of, what is the point kind of thing. I totally get it. It's the entrepreneur's Achilles heel. We all have it. And it is hard for people. And I feel it too. But we're going to keep making videos, because what else are we going to do with our days? You can only go swimming in the med every so often, or every day I should say, and it gets boring, everything gets boring, so you have to have something to aim for, something to aspire towards, and definitely making our YouTube channel more fun and interesting for people and getting more video views is definitely one of them, because we enjoy a challenge like everybody else. But the podcast, you know, we get hundreds of thousands of downloads on our podcast and people listening to this, for example. And so we have to keep going. And this is a direct reflection of what you're feeling right now. maybe on finances, maybe on video, maybe on marketing, maybe on starting your own business. Everybody feels this. And you just have to keep going, one step in front of the other. If I was a client and I was coaching myself, I'd be like, well, what's the alternative? You're just going to give up? No, absolutely not. You've got to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. When you've done all that, you go do it a few more times. That is the way of things. That is the order of things. That's the nature of things. That is how you get successful in a given area and a given location. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, I need to go put some air in my tyre, but not before I bump into this person who's in the wrong lane. I need to go put some air in my tyre, and we'll catch up with you guys on the next video. My name's Daniel Latto. Hope you have a wicked day today, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Hey, it's Dan here. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Please click like or subscribe to the entire podcast.